Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us for this breakout session on pricing competitively to accelerate your sales. My name is Varun Soni, and I lead the seller pricing team. I've been at Amazon for a little over 5 years, and I am very excited about sharing some key pricing concepts, what they are and why they're important, and to introduce you to some of the exciting things we have in store for you. So let's get started. We have about 30 minutes for this session. I'll spend the first 20 or so minutes on a quick presentation and leave about 10 minutes at the end to answer any questions you have for us on pricing. In the presentation, we're going to cover 3 broad themes. First, I'll define exactly what we mean by competitive pricing. Next, I'll show you how competitive pricing can add value to your business, and point you to some tools and resources that are available for you. Finally, we'll dive into the Q&A at the end. You'll see a box on your screen to my right-hand side where you can enter your questions, and we'll get to those questions at the end of this presentation. Let's start by talking about what pricing competitively means. Some of you might be familiar with this concept of competitive pricing, but let's do a quick refresher for everyone. At Amazon, we consider a price for a product to be competitive if it is priced at or below the price we find for the product at other reputable retailers outside Amazon. Now that's a mouthful, so let me break it down for you this way. Let's say I'm shopping for a 3-pack of Clorox wipes, which by the way has been a particularly popular product recently. And let's say the price available outside Amazon for this item is $9. If I search for the same wipes on Amazon and they are priced at $10, we consider that to be an uncompetitive price. For the price to be competitive, it would have needed to be priced at $9 or below on Amazon. In fact, we consider a price to be uncompetitive even if it is 1 cent above the price available outside Amazon. If you're wondering if this includes shipping, the answer is yes. We consider the price on Amazon inclusive of any shipping charges because we want to make sure we're accounting for the total price the customer pays. Okay, so now that you know a little bit more about pricing competitively, let's talk about why this is an important concept. As many of you know, our mission at Amazon is to be Earth's most customer-centric company. Now that's a tall order, and we know it. From a pricing perspective, this means that we need to build confidence with our customers every time they visit our store. And to build that confidence, we have to ensure that when they see a featured offer or buy box in our store, they know that they're getting the lowest price available. When customers trust that they will always see competitive prices in our store, they come back more often. They buy more, and that means that our selling partners, all of you, sell more. And this creates a virtuous cycle that benefits customers, selling partners, and Amazon. With this in mind, we take competitive pricing very seriously. And having a competitive price is a prerequisite to winning the featured offer. And again, we have put this prerequisite in place because we believe that being featured involves offering a great customer experience, which in turn means offering a great price. Now, as a reminder, the featured offer is the offer that wins the sale when a customer hits the Add to Cart button. And here's a quick example. Here's an oyster shucking knife available for $38. You can see in the red boxes on the bottom right of the screen that 10 sellers have offers on this oyster knife, but only 1 seller, River Trading Company, in the red box on the top, has been selected as the featured offer. This means that when a customer hits the Add to Cart button, River Colony Trading will be the offer purchased. As you can imagine, being selected as the featured offer can help accelerate your sales. Based on our observations, we have found that being the featured offer can accelerate your sales by up to 50%. So as a business owner, it can really benefit you to set a competitive price so you can ensure you are eligible to be the featured offer. Now, what happens if an offer is not competitively priced? Here we have a bottle of Hawaiian Tropic sunscreen priced at $13.95. What do you notice in the red box on the right-hand side? Well, unlike the previous example, you can see that there is no featured offer or buy box for this product. Even though there are 5 offers for this product, look at the red box in the top right, none of them have a featured offer eligible price. And that's because this product was available for $9.95 at another retailer outside Amazon at the same time. When there's no featured offer, customers must click on See All Buying Options. That's the yellow button on the top right-hand side. And clicking on this button takes them to the offer listing page where they can see all the offers available to buy from. In addition, Amazon may actually show customers similar products that are available for a lower price. Again, we do this because we want customers to trust that they can always find a great price when they shop our store. So now that you know a little bit more about the importance of pricing competitively, some of you are probably asking, how do I know if my offer is uncompetitive? Let me show you some tools that you can use. The first thing to know is that we send you an email every time you have an offer that is uncompetitive. This email comes to you from Amazon Selling Coach, and the email contains up to 50 of your ASINs that are uncompetitive and are, as a result, not eligible to be the featured offer. We also provide you with the competitive price for your item, which you can see in the gray box in the middle of the email. You can restore eligibility to be the featured offer by clicking the Update Price link, which is in the bold black text right under the gray boxes. And this will take you to the Seller Central page where you can modify your price. If you have not been getting emails from us, make sure you check your junk folder, as some of our emails can find their way in there. Again, the email will be coming to you from Amazon Selling Coach. Now, we realize that email is not always the best tool for high-value notifications. And these emails can get lost amongst all the other emails you receive. And with this in mind, I want to introduce you to the Pricing Health page on Seller Central. On the Pricing Health page, you'll find a ton of important information about your business. For instance, you'll be able to see how many of your offers are not eligible to be the featured offer because they don't have a competitive price. We also show you how many of your offers are eligible to be the featured offer because they are priced competitively, but perhaps there's a lower price available in the store from another seller. This information is geared to help you make informed pricing decisions. As you scroll down on the Pricing Health page, you'll see a list of ASINs that are not competitively priced. And there, you'll see your current price, the shipping that you're charging, and the competitive price for your ASIN. With this information, you know what to set your price at to have your offer become eligible to be the featured offer. Now, you can hit the blue Update button on the right-hand side to set a competitive price, and this allows you to update your price to make your offer featured offer eligible. To navigate to the Pricing Health page, go ahead and click the Pricing Health option under the Pricing tab in Seller Central. And as a reminder, the Pricing tab is at the top of your screen when you log into Seller Central. We launched this Pricing Health page experience last year, and we will continue to improve upon it through this year and next. And I'll have more about that in just a second. Another tool that is available to you is Automate Pricing. Now, as you know, prices in our store can change quite often. Retailers outside Amazon may change their price, and as a result, the competitive price may change. And similarly, the price for other offers from other sellers in our store may also change. So while the Pricing Health page that we just saw is a great feature to make one-off changes to your price, it can become somewhat onerous and time-consuming to keep having to check back on that page and to make manual changes to your price. If you want to automate your pricing, to save yourself some time, and to keep your prices sharp, you can enroll your listings in Automate Pricing. In fact, over 100,000 sellers use Automate Pricing to manage their business. As some of you know, Automate Pricing is Amazon's repricer, and it's available to you for free. Automate Pricing helps you get started with some very simple and intuitive repricing strategies. You'll have access to a predefined pricing rule that we created for you. The predefined rule is set up to help you increase your chances of winning the featured offer. To do so, the rule is set up to match the featured offer price and the competitive price. Beyond the predefined rule, Automate Pricing also helps you set up highly nuanced pricing strategies. And for this, we provide you with a ton of customizable options to suit your business needs. You can customize repricing strategies across fulfillment type or item condition. You can choose to match the lowest price, the competitive price, or the featured offer price, or a combination of these prices. You can also choose to stay a set amount above or below these prices. And to give you an example of just how customizable Automate Pricing is, you can say that for SKU ABC, stay 2 cents above the third-party price on offers from sellers who have a feedback rating within 5% of yours or higher. You can also set up pricing strategies that change your price based on how many units of a product you're selling, and this helps you manage your inventory. Since we launched Automate Pricing, we've received a ton of feedback from selling partners. And here are a few of the nice things that they've been saying. In fact, one seller found that their sales increased by 344% in 1 week of activating Automate Pricing. Now, one key point to remember is that Automate Pricing will respect the minimum and maximum prices that you enter for a SKU. This gives you the peace of mind that your prices will not go outside the minimum and maximum prices that you're comfortable with. Specifically, if your minimum price for a product is $100 and the competitive price is lower than that, we will still respect your minimum price and never price below it. Another key point is that if the competitive price increases, Automate Pricing will raise your price as well. You just have to remember to select the option to match competitive prices. You can get started with Automate Pricing in a couple of ways. The first is right from the pricing health page, where clicking on the Update button will open a screen that gives you the option to enroll your SKU in Automate Pricing. And that's the picture on the right-hand side. From this screen, you can enroll your product in the predefined rule that we spoke about just a second ago. You can also navigate to Automate Pricing directly from the Pricing tab in Seller Central. This is also the best way for you to get to this screen where you can set up your customized pricing strategies. Now, we also recognize many of you might be using a third-party repricer to manage your business and may not log into Seller Central all that often. As you know, we offer a suite of MWS APIs that you can use to set prices either through your own repricer or through a third-party integrator. One of these APIs is the Any Offer Changed notification, which sends you a notification anytime there's a listing change for the top 20 offers on your ASIN. Here you can see a sample of the notification payload, which includes the competitive price, which you can see in the red box on the right-hand side of your screen. If you use a third-party repricer, ask your integrator how to set up your pricing algorithm to account for the competitive price. Now, with all these tools, we recognize that your cost structure will not always permit you to set a competitive price, and maybe your pricing strategy is not to win the featured offer at all. Our goal is to make it easier for you to know the competitive price so you can account for this when you're making your pricing decisions. And the tools we just discussed are built to help you make the most of your opportunities to be the featured offer. We know that pricing is a super important aspect to get right as you look to scale your business. We're working hard to improve our tools and provide better functionality to help you set better prices. Now, we've heard your feedback loud and clear, and here are a few of the key themes that we are building on this year and next. First, we're building Pricing Health as the centralized place where you can go to see all pricing-related notifications. This will include high price errors or low price errors, which includes cases in which you may have inadvertently set your price lower than the fees you will pay on the sale. It will also include cases in which you've set your prices above the maximum price you designated for the listing. Second, we'll make it easier for you to act on pricing notifications in Pricing Health by enabling file downloads. These file downloads will enable you to see all your notifications and act to resolve them in one action. This will help those of you who have large catalogs and can't manage your business on a SKU by SKU basis. Third, we're going to simplify automate pricing, and we're going to do so in a number of ways. To start, we're going to make it easier and more intuitive for you to set minimum prices for your products at scale. You'll be able to do things like set your minimum price 10% below your current price across your entire catalog. Fourth, we've heard loud and clear from you and others who use automate pricing that they want the tool to raise prices in certain situations. This may include cases in which other offers on Amazon have a price increase or when the competing offer goes out of stock. We're going to modify automate pricing to do just that. Again, we know how important this is for you, and we will be making some improvements that you should look for later this year. And finally, we know how many of you are expanding your business overseas. This presents a whole host of challenges with respect to pricing, since you now have to account for things like exchange rates, cross-border fees, and many other things that you don't have to account for when you're selling in just one country. Soon, automate pricing will help you manage your pricing decisions across countries more easily, ensuring you're always setting a competitive price within intuitive price guardrails so you're always eligible to be the featured offer. We're super excited about these upcoming improvements, and as always, we'll communicate updates through the news feed in Seller Central and through periodic email updates. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground in this presentation, and I know you're taking in a ton of information from all of these sessions at this summit. If there are 3 things to remember from this session, they're as follows. Number 1, pricing competitively means setting a price that is at or below the price available outside Amazon. Number 2, pricing competitively is a prerequisite for winning the featured offer, which, as many of you know, can accelerate sales sometimes by up to 50%. Number 3, we offer 4 tools to help you price competitively. First, email notifications. Remember to check your spam folder for emails coming to you from Amazon Selling Coach. Second, the Pricing Health page, which includes a ton of information about your business, including a list of ASINs for which you have an uncompetitive price. Third, automate pricing, which allows you to automate your pricing by setting up customized pricing strategies. Remember, you can access both Pricing Health and automate pricing from the Pricing tab in Seller Central. Finally, for those of you who use a repricer, our any offer changed notification includes the competitive price threshold. So ask your integrator about how to access this feature. That's all we have for today's presentation on pricing competitively. I hope this has introduced you to some new concepts and tools that can help you accelerate your business. Thanks everyone for watching, and now we're keen to hear what questions you have for us, so let's move to the Q&A.